Y'all know what it is. Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. And we're back. Drunk in prison. Let's relive it. Now, what y'all see on TV ain't really how it goes down. Let me tell y'all about this. Let me tell y'all about the hooch, the pruno, the mash, the wine. Let me tell you about that lightning, the clear, that liquor. When I'm telling y'all, we make that stuff in the penitentiary, it ain't like what you see on a show where they're making it in a shampoo bottle. Ain't nobody making no wine in their toilet. That ain't how it's going down. We're making this stuff either by the gallon. I always made it 5 gallons at a time. I get this bag that the chow hall workers had access to, and they had a milk machine in there at one point. Then they started out giving out these little bags of milk. But they had a milk machine, and it was a 5-gallon bag with a nozzle on the bottom that came out, and you push a little thing to dispense milk into your cup. When that bag goes empty, it's perfect for making wine. It's thick plastic. It's got a cap on it with a hose, and it's great for the process. Now, I've already told y'all we made that wine. I learned real quick. I found this out, before I ever hit jail. I found this out in the detention center, how to make wine. And once I came up and got given the game and knew the recipe, it was a wrap. One thing about it is you got people in there that'll pay for anything, whether it be prescription medication, ibuprofen, drawings, sewing. So it's a no-brainer that if you got alcohol, you can't have enough of it. It's going to sell as fast as you get it. And at the time, we were selling it $8 a cup. I'd make 5 gallons. After straining it, I'd have maybe 4.5 gallons left. We're coming up, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of cups of wine. So I get this new cellmate, and it's just right before New Year's Eve comes. And I tell him, when he comes in the cell, he smells the wine. As soon as he comes in, he's like, damn, you funky in here, homeboy. Introduce ourselves, and this is the black dude I told you about, AB. Good dude, man, from Danville. And I tell him, I'm like, look, man, I'm going to go ahead and let you know, I tell him who I am. I said, look, I make that wine, man. I said, I got 5 gallons rocking right now underneath the bed. It's cooking, man. And what it means cooking, it's fermenting. About every 2-3 hours, I got to open this stuff and let the gas out, or the bag will expand and bust, and wine's going to go everywhere. So you got to stay on top of it. But in telling him that I got it under the bed, I said, look, I don't care what you have in here, man. Just don't have no boys in the cell. I don't do that messing with the boys stuff. And boys meaning, gumps, punks, sissies. Don't have none of them in the cell doing nothing crazy, man, because I live here too. He's like, nah, I don't get down like that. I said, I don't care if you have a machete under your mat. I don't care if you got a backpack full of heads. You know what I mean? I don't care. As long as the guards come in here, do what I'm going to do. You wear yours. Something gets tore off in the cell, don't let me go to the hole for it. Vice versa, man. I'm not going to let you go to the hole for nothing. I realized real quick, AB's a solid dude, man. Good sized, bald-head black dude. I mean, this is my homeboy, man. AB, if you see this, get at me, man. Get in the comment section and get at me. He's out, too. So, New Year's Eve is coming. I tell him, look, man, we're going to go big. And he was like, what you mean? I said, look, we're going to go big. You know what I mean? This batch is about to come up. But I got enough time to drop some more before New Year's Eve come up. We'll go ahead and make 10 gallons. He said, man, you're tripping. And the problem with this is, like I said, you've got, once it's made, a chemical reaction starts and gases start to build up in the bag, and they've got to be released. They've got to come out or the bag will explode. It will bust. And now you've got wine all over the cell, and you can't have that because you're going to the hole. You've got to mask the smell. Every time you burp it, it releases this strong alcohol smell into the air, and you can smell it throughout the entire pod. If a guard walks by and smells it, you're going down. I would wait till right after they did count, and I watched them walk by. I know they're not going to be back here for 30, 45 minutes. I'd take it over next to the toilet, and there's a little vent, and I would burp the gas into the vent so they couldn't smell it. So he's like, 10 gallons. I said, yeah, man, we're going. I've already put the order in for the fruit. I got sugar, candy, all that stuff. We're going to put down 10 gallons, man. I said, and it's cold in here right now, but my math, it says, it should come up New Year's Eve. Boom, everything goes as planned, man. I make these 10 gallons in 2 different 5-gallon bags, and we're taking shifts watching this stuff. You can't just go to sleep and sleep 6-7 hours. You're going to wake up, the bag's going to be busted for the gas in the bag. We get to New Year's Eve. It is slowed down. The bag's no longer blowing up. I know, yo, it's ready. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to strain this stuff, you know, tonight and get bent, man. And I get hair nets from the, like Chow Hall, the kitchen. That's what I use to strain it, because you got to get all this pulp, these fruits, and all this different stuff, bread, strained out and just get the liquid. Man, oh man, we wake up that morning, New Year's Eve. Everything's going good, man. We're going to strain this wine. I go ahead and lace my toothbrush, go over to the sink, and I push the button to get some water, and don't no water come out. I said, what the fuck? I push the button again, don't no water come out. I go to flush the toilet don't work. I tell AB, get up, get up, get up, get up. He's like, what? I was like, shakedown. They are coming to fucking shake us down. What they would do is, before they would do shakedowns, before the goon squad would come in, they cut the water off to the building. So you can't start flushing shit you ain't supposed to have. You're stuck in the cell with whatever you're in the cell with. We're sitting here with 10 gallons of wine. No way to get rid of it. I said, oh my God. We can't pour it in the sink. If we pour it in the sink, all the contents, all the fruit, you know, the pulp, everything, all the stuff that reeks of wine is going to be right there in the sink, and there's no way to rinse it out. There's no water. He's like, what you going to do? What you going to do? I said, I don't know, man. Shut the fuck up. Let me think. Let me think. By that time, boom, I hear the door pop. I look out in the pod. Here comes in the COs putting on gloves. Shake down. They start at cell 1. I'm in cell 20. They're hitting 2 cells at a time. They go to cell 1 and cell 2. Hey, y'all step off the bunks, get on the floor, step out the cells. They get them out the cells, cuff them. They go in. They're tearing the cells apart. They're in each cell about 3-4 minutes, and they're flipping the cells, bringing the mats out, searching under the bunks. We're panicking. I look over, now they're at cell 3 and they're at cell 4. Like, fuck, what are we going to do? We're still panicking. I'm trying to think of what to do. My brain's racing a million miles an hour. We're about to go to the hole. Look back out. Shit, now they're at cell 5, cell 6. I tell AB, I got an idea. Give me the bag. Give me the bag. He gives me the bag. I start pouring the wine into the toilet. Instantly, as it's going into the toilet, thing is, the way the P-traps are set up, gravity's going to take over, and it's only going to let it get to a certain height, and then some of it's going to go down. I'm slowly pouring it into the toilet, but there's no way I can flush it. I know when they come in here, this stuff's going to be in the toilet, but it's not going to be in the bag. I get the first bag dumped down. I look out. Shit, they're at cell 12, cell 13. I get the second bag dumped out, and as I'm dumping it, the bag busts. Wine goes all over the floor. The guts from the stuff go all over the floor. The toilet bowl is completely full. There's nothing I can do, man. I said, yo, get a towel, start cleaning up. This stuff is trying to go out from underneath the door. There's fruit floating on the toilet. The cell reeks of wine. I know the COs out there can smell it. He said, man, we're going to the fucking hole, man. What are we going to do with these big-ass milk bags? Give them to me. I take my hand and I pack the milk bags down inside the toilet. You can't see the bottom of the toilet. All you can see is this fruit floating and this wine. He's like, man, they going to see it. They going to see it. They going to see it. I said, look, man, take the towel, clean the wine up. We take the towel, clean the wine up, wring it out, and they're steadily coming. They're getting closer and closer. I take the towel, shove it down inside the toilet. And he's like, man, fuck, they going to see this shit in the toilet. They going to scoop it. They going to test it. We're going in the hole. I said, oh, fuck, man. I said, watch the door, homeboy. He was like, what's up? I said, watch the door. He goes over, he's looking out, he's like, man, there's 2 cells over. I drop my pants. Graphic now. I take a shit right in the toilet. I said it. Take a shit right in the middle of all this wine. Old Mr. Hanky, Mr. Brownstone, dropped the log right in the toilet. I take a towel that's dry, and I cover the toilet with it. Man, they come to the cell, and as soon as they get there, they said, y'all go ahead and give us the wine. We can smell it. I said, man, we ain't got no wine in here. I can smell the wine. We can smell it from we got here. Go ahead and tell us where it's at. They see the towel over the toilet. He's like, oh, you think you slick? You done poured it in the toilet. That's all right. That's all right. They come in. They remove the towel, and immediately, what do they see? They see this wine. They see it. They see the fruit. But then they look and they see this turd. And the guard's like, oh, you about a nasty motherfucker. I'll give it to you. You're creative. Because I'm not about to stick nothing in there and test that shit. He was like, but you's a nasty motherfucker. I'm looking at AB like, yo, this shit just worked, man. They're not going to fuck with it. Told me, y'all got lucky today. But you're on my radar now. I got your ass next time. Trust and believe, I got your ass next time. Talk about scared. It was a fucked up New Year's Eve. Everybody in the pod, several dudes that were making wine got caught with it, didn't know what to do with it. Everybody just knew, man, them dudes is going to the hole. I know they got like 10 gallons in it right now. I've been smelling them when they burp it. They're going down. Nah, homeboy, you ain't fucking with no green bean. You ain't fucking with no, no crash test dummy, no Johnny Neutron. This ain't my first rodeo, man. I'm a convict, not an inmate. I'm always gonna make something shake. Just thought I'd get that to y'all real quick, man. I might do a part 2 to this tonight or tomorrow, because I got a lot of wine stories. That was just one in particular. But yo, AB, shout out for being there, man. Shout out to going through the struggle with me. I know you didn't get out long after me. If you happen to see this, man, get in my comments section. Drop something. Let me know what you. I know we need to get up, man. Salute, soldiers. But y'all know what this is, man. Crazy times. This is Jay Williams. Let's live life. To all my real ones, and there are some real ones watching, because y'all still watching me. Man, salute.